Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays 9 Kings. Last time, we took the King of Nature and we made the game suffer through trying to crunch through 20,000 troops. We didn't do anything because the tree ant did everything for them. But hey, you know, you get a bunch of people together and they don't have to do any of the work, and they reap all the benefits. What's better in life than that, right? Life of hard work and accomplishment? Yeah, who needs that? King of Nomads is up next. So, we have to play the King of Nomads. Look, I do like defensive. This is not the best strat. I've convinced myself of that. Honestly, leveling up the Khan is probably a better strat at this point. Start with a random troop card in your hand, huh? Do I want that, or do I just want stronger warlords? Ain't that the question? Mob starts with 3 units. Dragons do more damage. Yeah, give me a stronger Khan. See how that works out for us. All right, but we're really on the hunt for decrees. Nature and blood. Terrible combination of enemies. I hate them, but we'll deal with them. They're on the mob. That way, when we level up our warlords, we get more mob at the same time. It could work out for us in the long run. There you go. Already stacking them troops, baby. Look at us go. All right. Nature, yeah. More troops. That's what we need in the short term. All right, double HP on the very opposite side of the kingdom. I'm sure that'll be useful at some point, probably. We already have 30 troops. That's a pretty good way to outnumber our enemies. Yeah, keep leveling up. If that's our best choice, it's the choice we're taking. Keep leveling up the warlords. All right, eventually we'll get swords and shields. At least in theory. Right now, it's just procreate and warlords. Settlement? No. Come on, show me something new. I love Smithy, but this is not the time. You really not going to show me anything new? I hate video games so much. I used everything I had. There are 2 brand new decrees. And I can't see it. I'm not allowed to see either of them. The game has never beaten the allegations. But whatever. It's not fine. It's terrible. But you gotta pretend it's fine. 28 health to the warlords is actually pretty big. Alright. And they get more health so they can empower the mob even more. It's pretty great. No. Yes, procreate is pretty much always good. Hard to say it's not when you got 72 troops versus the King of Blood's 38. If you're outnumbering the King of Blood, you're doing pretty good on the troop front. Alright, and then what do we give him? You give him vampirism? Not if the game has anything to say about it. Yeah, you get fricked, that's what you get. Okay, whatever. Whatever, I'll take your garbage and we'll fight it. Alright, swords or shields, please. At this point, it's our strongest strat. So, of course, we get neither. You know what? Level up the warlords some more. It's kind of like getting swords or shields. King of Spells could give us Offering, which could give us swords or shields. You never know if it's going to happen. Alright, we're almost outnumbered now. It's bad. Not quite, but almost. That's okay, though, because our warlords are doing some pretty sick damage. Got him! Alright. Not bad, just terrible. Okay, we're not getting our blessing. Well, we are getting it, but it's not doing anything for us. What else is new, right? Okay. A forest is pretty good. It's not my optimal card, but it is a way to get more health. So I'll take it. Okay, power up the warlords. Apparently all we care about is the Khanate. Everyone else, chop liver. At least for now. Okay, if we can get offering here, I'm going to put the cemetery down so we can get rid of it. There it is. And there it is. All right, then. Plus, we'll get some imps in the short term, which is nice. Just a little bit more distraction. Honestly, a farm in the center and then leveling up this with swords and shields would not be a terrible strat. Dismantling. Hey, we got something new. Camps now also trigger whenever any plot is destroyed. Oh, so when you put something down, it triggers, and when you take something away, it triggers. That's neat. Useless to us, but neat. And nothing else new. Frick. I'll take Feast. All right. Our warlords have a nice, healthy 200 health. It's pretty great. It lets them defend very hardly against the elves. And that's what we need. I think we're looking okay to get to year 33 right now. The over-under, I think, is positive. I actually don't know if that was the right move. It might have been. But also might not have been. Stick a dragon in the center, why not? Okay. Hey, 800 damage. Barely killed any enemies, but that's fine. We don't need to kill enemies. I mean, if you ignore the part where we do. Need to kill them, that is. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine. All this garbage. Let's get rid of that dragon. He ain't really doing anything for us. Yeah, Warlord level up. Offer this away. Warlord level up. Clone and level up the Warlord. And then I'm gonna think we rewind. And then we use that rewind to level up the Warlord. Yeah. Gets crit chance on every level up. I just realized that. Alright then. Good to know. He's strong. 4 hits, 0.4 hits a second. Definitely numbers. Let's go ahead and throw a mob in the middle. We're gonna get rid of it. That's what offering is for, after all. I like the fact that we're fighting right here so that the mob, or the warlords, can still level up themselves just a little bit. Just a crumb of level up as a treat. Well, yeah, I guess just gonna throw it in front of my face. I have to take it. I have to take it if you're just gonna put it right there in front of me. Let's just max that out. Yeah, give him more health. I'm gonna have some healthy lords up in this house. To the point where the enemy ones don't stand a chance. It's pretty great. More shields. Let's give these to the mob. They could use more health too. Have I gotten a single swords card yet? I don't think I have. That's kind of unfortunate. But whatever. So far, it's working out okay. Hold up, let me see that again. Yeah. I had 69 mob. Nice. I don't want to get rid of any of these 3. Well, I can't get rid of one of them, so, you know. Now I could get rid of the forest card, but I'll put it right here for now. And give you guys more health. Okay, we need you to last. And the King of Blood officially outnumbers us. So that's a problem. That's okay. We turn problems into solutions around here. And the solution was sticks and stones. Because that's what we use, arrows and slings. If nothing else, we'll break their bones. Beautiful, beautiful. It's like pottery. Anyway. King of Spells outnumbers us too, but that's fine. Because I feel comfortably stronger than them. Alright, give me offering. Dismantling again. Oh, come on, there's one new one. I want to see it. Give me oddity. for funsies. That one we're gonna offer away. It's okay, don't worry about it. Big old warlords doing some work. So far, so good. Love it, love it. There's my swords card. Okay. Wild card on you. I think you're at max level now. Procreate. And then swords on you. Haha! You thought I was gonna give it to the warlord. But you were incorrect, sir. For now, I have a bunch of little mobs who can do some damage. Just some, though. There's vampirism. I was waiting for that to show up. I actually want to give that to the mob. I mean, King of Blood is so bad. Doesn't give me anything I want, except vampirism. I don't really want it that badly. Okay, regress on you. But now I'm wondering, like, I guess I gotta put something down to overhaul. Yeah, give me a Dragon's Den. I will take sword or shield over it, but, you know, if you get the chance, give me a Dragon's Den. Here's swords. I said I would take it over that. Okay. Looking pretty healthy right now. And I guess, yeah, that's right, we got Oddity. I actually forgot about that. I was like, why did I have 4 cards the last year? I know why. Because I get something weird for free. Hello there. Speaking of free cards, time for another one. Alright. Warlord's not at max level yet. You're getting there, though. I think we're there. No, we're not there yet. Okay. Very cool, very cool. Troop numbers looking pretty good. We outnumber the Jack of Rainbows this year. We definitely outgunned them. No. Haste could be useful. Try that out. Get up there, mob. Stop them right in their tracks. Not that they're getting past our warlords anytime soon with how much health they have. And they're all rocking hundreds of health because they have 100% crit chance, or hundreds of damage. A bomber? Make that blow up. Give me some more level ups. I mean, they're blowing up either way, but you know what I meant. You know what I meant. You're smart lads. Oh yeah, the warlord is doing gangbusters over here. I love it. Static is terrible, but you know, who cares? I guess I'll use sacrifice. Actually, get that card out of the... Oh, well, yeah, warlords is max leveled. The mob still are not max leveled. I think it's just worth pointing out because it's kind of entertaining to consider. Your arrows just deflect off of our horses, man. Give up. Our horses have armor. We paid Bethesda $2 million for this. I will never see that last card, apparently. Ugh. Catharsis would give our mob a bunch of extra damage. Sure. I can't think of what's better. Because I don't think anything is. Yeah, give that to the mob. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think about an extra 9 damage to all of you? Yeah, you like that? You like that? That's right. Feel the extra 9 damage. It's so pointless. I wonder if it can actually get recursive. Meaning that if I damage someone for 9 with it, can it, like, if there's only 2 troops left and we have 3 stacks or 2 stacks of static, will it bounce to 1 troop for 9 damage and then bounce back to the other one for 9 damage again? If we have 3 stacks, so it'll bounce 1 to 9 and then back twice for 18 damage. These are the questions that I have. They may or may not have answers, and I may not be patient enough to care about the answers. There's our finally fully leveled mob with some extra vampirism. 50% vampirism, so, you know, they get almost all their healing back when they attack. Not that it means much when you have this many wizards hitting you with the purple orb of magic. I was gonna say death, but it doesn't kill you every time. It's not really an orb of death, is it? No, it's an orb of occasionally death, which is not nearly as intimidating. I think you guys... I think your buffs go up as you get strength, right? Adds warlord stats to target units. Target allies. Okay, yeah, that's... No wonder they're not dying after getting 1 banner attack. Or banner on them. Yeah, that's all we need. More swords. King of Spells leading its final assault. We got another warlord card. Dude, I hate that. I hate that you could get the warlord cards from those. Or the base cards in general. That's so bad. But whatever. Whatever, we got numbers. We got better numbers than they got. And we're gonna make them work right here. That's right, get out of our house. Watch out, them wizards are getting big. Whoa, but that champion's getting out of my house. Get that big wizard. There we go. Get that other big wizard. No big wizards around here. No. Get small. Get weak. And go home. Year 33 is done, baby. Very nice. And you know why it's done? Because we chose not to fight the King of Stone. That's alright. Or the King of Progress. Actually, the King of Progress is a fairly hard counter. You can throw the Warlock up here. It's not useless. They're gonna get stronger. They could work out at some point. And they're tanky units, which means they're gonna go to the front. Granted, they're all dead right now, but that's no surprise. Okay, honestly, giving them shields would be good. No. No to both of that. You know what? These... King of Progress is arguably a hard counter, but I still want to see how well they do. This will be for offering later. Okay. There we go. A lot of extra health to them. They did not survive. To be fair, they're not going to survive until they've been leveled up quite a bit. We should just expect that and be okay with it. Dude, the warlords are already knocking out 100,000 damage. Actually, so are the mob. Okay, more swords. Actually, swords to you. You need damage. Throw out the Spire and Overhaul, which is a full level on the Warlocks, and they now have 200 health, and now they get to do damage. Not a lot because they're dead already, but hey, they gotta do something. Let's start. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna try to stick with 9 Warlocks throughout the entire run. Oh my gosh, it's all trash. All it gives me is trash. And that was the least trash of the trash that they tried to trash my way. Ugh. Alright, here we go, defenders. Yep, they're messing us up. Just as I thought they would. Keep stacking them stats, bros. This is the only chance against those defenders. Okay, we got it. Good job, lads. Woo! It's a toughie. Alright. Now we can convert some of them. 3,242! That's how much one of their troops has. I assume it was a boar. But I could be wrong. I don't think we're going to survive the first chaos increase at this rate. I could be wrong. We lost a lot of troops right there. The converter is doing just a ton of damage off of every once in a while hurting the enemy. I don't think we have the attack speed to make Poison Vial worth it anywhere. Level up this Forest Guard. Yeah. Okay, that's more health to the warlords, which is probably the best thing we could get right now. Alright, the only thing it doesn't add to them is attack speed, which is unfortunate, because that would be huge right now. Okay, we are outnumbered, but we appear to not be outgunned yet. We definitely need more damage. The enemies are not dying fast enough, in my opinion. Ugh. I don't... Ugh! Thank you. Steel coat would actually be pretty good too, but I don't want to pay for it right now. I don't have a valid reason. I just don't want to pay for it right now. Yeah, more damage to the warlords. Because remember, he gives it. They give their damage to everyone else too. Okay, now 291 damage. Thankfully, we have tens of thousands of health. But yeah, the warlords are definitely getting hurt now. Check out our 5 rats we got down here, guys. Oh yeah. Get ratted, son. It worked. For some reason. I'm gonna go with clone this time around. Steel coats, great. Clone. Let's clone and level up the converter. It gets attacks. It gets 1% hit per second. Ugh. For some reason, I thought it got more than that. That's gross. But alright. Nomad Rebellion is outnumbering us. But that's okay. We got the power. They can hit us with 100 damage every second they want. But we got the health to withstand it all. Please. Please! I guess I'll take Frost. Yeah, King of Progress can go now. Yeah. Put Frost on you. That's fine. Okay, the chaos increase is coming very soon. So there's a very real chance that I think we might be toast after that. That could be wrong. One thing we really lack is a way of getting more troops. More troops is a huge force multiplier compared to just upping raw damage. Warlords have a good amount of health, though. So that's good. Yeah, this is actually our most reliable way of getting more troops. Alright, Poison Vial then. Sure. We're stacking static and poison. What are you gonna do about that? The answer appears to be shrug it off. Gonna keep attacking our mob. I don't like that answer. You don't really have a choice. I gotta deal with it. The mob are out damaging. Yeah, they're out damaging the warlords at this point. So that's nice. 129 of them lived. I read that right. I don't know if I did now. Chaos has increased. The enemies are now stronger. We really need regression now. Chaos regression would actually be huge. If we could get it. Problem is we gotta deal with the ballistas in the back. And they are going to be murderous. I don't know if the mob has the damage to make this work. They have warpers on their end and the portal bros they're gathering up here. We're not doing anything about it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, the numbers are actually dropping now. At a good pace. Hey, mob have moved up. We should be fine now. Woo! That might have been one of the spiciest battles I've seen in a long time. Like, the back and forth was really good. But we got him. Very nice, very nice. And there it is. We can mortgage this off in a future turn, but for now, give me that 20% extra damage. And the health. Wow! We lost a lot of troops very quickly there. And they're not losing troops very quickly at all. I think their warlocks are doing a huge number on us. That's a big wizard. Okay, we got through their warlocks. I think that's all we need. Their big wizards can only do so much, right? The warlords are definitely back in control of the damage. Probably because their damage is more consistent. Alright, all the big guys are down. Well done, lads. Good fight. The Portal Bros were definitely a pain in the ass, but this is also how we get adrenaline on our side. I don't need the gold. Okay. Our crit chance is already at 100%. So really just adjust for the other stats. Which is fine. The other stats are good and helpful. But imagine having adrenaline so we could shoot as fast as they are. That would make the biggest difference right now. I think that would be the difference between making it to year 60 and being dead in the next, like, 10 years. I think. Swords definitely helps. Hey, wild card, sweet. Okay. Actually, wild card this. We need more forest procs. Because this 50,000 damage is definitely making a big difference. For 50,000 health. They are going to start taking out our warlords soon. Why are you giving a stat up to 1 troop, dude? Okay, now we can auto it again. Like, what were you doing? Alright, we got him. We're going to sweep. Taking a hot minute. But we swept. Hey, you know what? The warlocks up here are still doing damage. More power to them. Connie, there it is. Double the number of units on your warlord. Good. Probably not as good as conscription, to be honest with you. But it is a straight doubling, so I do get a lot. I get 129 extra warlords. So that... It did not apply to the mob? What shenanigans? That was ridiculous. It should have applied to the mob. Oh, that was lame. I'm hoping that's like a bug, or just an absence of a feature. We just lost our mob troops. That's actually a big problem. Because that means we lost our tanks. We need to do something about that at some point. Keep leveling up the warlords. Warlocks, don't really need those. Okay. They have 100,000 health. Ah, crud. I don't know if we can beat this. I don't think we have the attack speed to beat this. Is the problem. We can't take out their Portal Bros in time. We're done. We're toasted. We're not going to get an adrenaline card because of that either. Oh, this sucks. Come on, get those orbiters. If we get those orbiters out of here, we might actually be able to do this. We got them. We got them. We got the orbiters. Oh my gosh, we're going to turn it around. Holy crap, we did it. I will spend all of my money to try to get an adrenaline card out of this. Okie dokie then. We have a chance. That was big. That was actually gigantic. Here they go. It's ramping up. Too bad it doesn't seem to apply to the flag. Wait, yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, it's going. Oh, yeah. Okay. That was absolutely gigantic. I don't need arms. I don't have enough money to reroll. I know I should give shields to the warlords. I kind of just want to give them to the warlocks, though, so they can maybe start lasting longer in battle. That thing's been doing nothing for us, so might as well get rid of it. All right, warlocks still die instantly because the enemy's doing 2,000 damage. But it's getting better. Surely but slowly, it's getting better. All right, we're doing pretty well at stomping the King of Nature. Well, I can't get through our troops. I am concerned as to whether or not we can still beat the King of Time. All of our forests are max level already. Ugh, fine. Just dip the warlocks. Here we go. This is gonna be big. They already took out our mob. But look at all the level up, or all the stat ups we're giving our own troops right here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at the rate that they're leveling themselves up. I don't think we can beat it. The rate that they're giving themselves more troops is what I meant. I can't talk. It's fine. I mean, adrenaline will keep kicking in, so there's a chance we can still make this happen. If the orbiters go down, then we're good. We moved in. I don't know why half of them moved in and half of them didn't, but we did move in. Orbiters are dying. Orbiters are dead. We got it. That's the only thing that matters, is killing those orbiters. What are we statting up? Are we statting up the rats? We are. What the hell? Take rewind, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but I'll take it. Clone is good. I haven't gotten offering in a while, so I'd rather fight these three. I don't want any of those cards. This is the card I want. Okay. Good stuff. All right, 2 stacks of adrenaline. Even better. Yeah, there's some numbers going up. Look at that. It's funny now, I didn't think about that until now, but yeah, if we can convert 1 rat and it gets hit with a banner like 2 times, that rat becomes very strong. Ridiculously strong. You know what I want. Swords and shields. Okay. Finally got him up to 1,000 damage. Oh, the enemy's doing 3,000 damage per hit. Thankfully, we have 250,000 health. Which then our mob gets whenever we get the chance to use it on them. That's the hard part, is the flag has to hit them at least once to get that bonus. As the arrows slap him. All right, Jack of Chaos fight. He wishes he was a king. That's why he's so mad. That's true. That's canonical. Look it up. All right, 400,000 health now. Let's see if your ballistas can do anything. They're gonna do something. It's gonna be rough. Oh, and they have the portal bros, dude. Jack of Chaos has the worst army. They got wizards, they got portals, they got ballistas. I mean, obviously the developers did that on purpose, just to make me specifically angry. But you know, I have to point it out. Portal bro. Okay, we're starting to fight back on the portal bros. I see the numbers turning. Wizards are going to start dying soon, I think. Maybe. Don't stat up the rat, dude. I don't care about the rat. Okay, wizards are dead. And they're statting up the rat again. I mean, the Portal Bros are going after the rat. That actually does work out for us, so maybe I should be happy that it leveled up the rat. That rat was deceptively great. This is all garbage. I guess I should give you the 333 damage, but, yeah. Alright. Cool. No, they're dead. Never mind. I shouldn't have done that. I should have given it to the warlords. I knew what the smart strat was. But I didn't do it. Because I'm not a smart guy. I'm thinking Con8's not that useful. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Which is too bad. Dismantling seems like it could be very good. Especially since it stats up everything. Like, I could get dismantle, throw a camp up here, and then just put down and delete cards down here to give us more attack speed. Native, like, you know, base attack speed. That's the word I should use. Wow, I actually think we did better against the King of Time this time than we did last time. I say that, but we only have 48 troops. One of them's a rat. The rat is... the invincible rat, dude. The invincible rat is deceptively good. I would take a beacon. Use the shields. I should use it here. I should give you base health, honestly, and get the swords on these guys. Okay, that's good. Oh my gosh, they're arrows, man. They're crazy ass arrows. Ugh. All right, our arrows are less crazy ass, but they're still good. And there was a rat down there gnawing at their ankles, so that worked out. We're at 750,000 health. Here comes the King of Greed. They're very melee focused, which is not great for us. Oh, their numbers. Stop dying, you cowards! Okay, we're fine. We got him. Nomads is just barely stronging himself up enough. Give me that beacon. I can't afford a reroll. I guess Frostbite is the only one that's useful. We do have Frostbite on the Warlord. We have 1 stack of it. So, huzzah. Okay, now we can finally get more attack speed. Uh-oh. Look at the speed they summon now. We're toast. Yeah, we can't outspeed their summons at this point. We got the beacon too slowly. That's the problem. You know, combustion damage could actually work out if we could find a way to get like 5 stacks of it. Oh yeah, we're done. We are roasted and toasted. All right. Try out combustion, why not? It does make the enemies explode, which would hurt the enemies, the ones around them too. That actually could be a huge, well, force multiplier for damage. Could be. Worked that against the King and Nomads. The Rebellion. There's nothing I really want to clone here. But you know what? I should take it so I can do swords and shields. Yeah. They have over 1 million health. 3 million, actually. But the enemy's doing 13,000 damage. So it's like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. None of this matters. When they have 500 units doing 30,000 damage. Ah, so close. All right, it's fine. All right. Pretty darn good run for the King of Nomads. Granted, I avoided fighting some of the kings that really counter them the most, at least in the later levels. Yeah, King of Greed just got a little too strong, and the King of Time hard counters them pretty hard with the orbital and warper combo. It's just a really strong combo of troops. I still cannot believe they buffed the King of Time in this update. They buffed the orbiters specifically. Those troops are so strong. They need to bring other troops up to the orbiters level. Well, they started out weak, I guess. Maybe is the argument. But that's going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays 9 Kings. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. You haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. Next up will be the King of Progress, the one king who has not received any new decrees, but his decrees, at least one or two of them, I think just one of them, have been buffed. Plus, there's the converter thing. So, you know, maybe we'll just make a bunch of rats. Let's find out next time. Thanks for watching this episode of 9 Kings. My name is Thet. I'll see you in the next video. Everybody owes.